Hi, I'm Carla McWherter. I am a geek, and I love Lansing. Nick? All right, so how many of you have ever had to get a website created, say for your business or for a nonprofit that you're working with? All right. Those of you who know it can be expensive. The reality is that nonprofits really can't afford to do without a web presence. More and more people are going online to find information to make decisions about their charitable giving. So the nonprofits need to be able to get the word out there about the great things that they're doing for the community so that they can attract new donors and new volunteers. The question then becomes, how can they get a website created when when their budgets are shrinking and they're trying to have to figure out how to do more with less? The answer for that can be Give Camp. Give Camp is a weekend-long event. It pairs teams of developers with nonprofits. The developers give a weekend of their time to create custom websites or custom software for the nonprofits. That means the nonprofits are able to use their budgets and their time to further their own mission. And the websites that they're getting out of Give Camp can also help them bring in new donors and new volunteers through their doors. So the Lansing Give Camp, the Give Camp idea actually started in Dallas in January of 2008. There have been 7 more Give Camps since that time. Proudly enough, 3 of those have been in the state of Michigan. So, yay, Michigan. The nonprofits that are interested in getting together with Give Camp are asked to submit proposals in the weekends leading up to it. The ones that are selected are paired with teams and get their requirements gathered ahead of time. So the first Lansing Give Camp was held at Impressions 5 Science Center in April of this year. And the developers did get a chance to play with all the hands-on science exhibits when they weren't working on their projects. We made sure that they had meals, we made sure that they had snacks, and we made sure that they had all of the energy drinks that they could possibly consume in the course of the weekend. The nonprofits worked side by side with their teams, not only helping to create their websites, but also learning how to maintain them and how to add content after the weekend was over. Ronald McDonald House was one of the charities that we helped over the weekend of Give Camp. They've been using a paper-based system to keep track of their guests. They now have a reservation system to do that. So we did everything that we could to get the word out in the local Lansing media about the great things that the developers were doing for the nonprofits. Also, obviously wanted to make sure that we got our sponsors' names out there. We helped a total of 12 nonprofits over the course of the weekend. There were about 50 developers that participated, and there were also about 10 event volunteers that helped to try to make everything run as smoothly as it possibly could. Obviously, Give Camp is a great way for developers to give back to their community. They also get something out of Give Camp, though. They get the chance to collaborate with and learn from one another and get the chance to reignite their passion for their craft. We estimate that the developers did over $50,000 worth of work over the course of the weekend at Give Camp. That's pretty amazing to me. So the next Lansing Give Camp is tentatively scheduled for March of 2010. Of course, we're looking for software developers, designers to get involved. We're also, though, looking for public relations and marketing and social media professionals. We're looking for people who are going to be able to help the nonprofits learn how to use things like Twitter and Facebook to get in contact with new donors and new volunteers. Give Camp is not just for geeks. So if you're excited about Give Camp and you're thinking that maybe you want to get involved, Grand Rapids is having their own Give Camp November 13th through 15th of this year. If you're able to make it up there, they would love to have your help. Now, could I get everybody in the audience who participated in or who helped to sponsor the Lansing Give Camp, can I get you guys to stand up or maybe raise your hands? These people are Give Camp. They gave up an entire weekend of their time, and in a lot of cases they gave up most of their sleep that weekend to do something really wonderful for the Lansing community. So that's something they can really be proud of. So thank you again to all the participants. Thank you to all of you for putting up with me, and hopefully I'll see you soon at Give Camp.